Strategic planning, entrepreneurship, and education. Those are the pillars of nonprofit strategic entrepreneur empowerment. The organization will be hosting its third annual Success and Excellence Gala and fundraising event next weekend. But not only is it an opportunity to support a local community initiative, it's an opportunity to highlight community leaders and influencers, network, and learn. And it's not too late for you to be a part of the occasion. Joining me today is speaker and author and the founder of Strategic Entrepreneur Empowerment, Tori Stalker. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
First of all, thank you for coming back.
Right.
So for those of you that don't know, Tori came on with his son who was launching a book with at Adventure, I believe, a children's book, a little 3-part series.
Yes.
But we spoke a little bit, and you actually have done more books than that. I asked if that was the first one. You're actually a serial entrepreneur. So let's talk a little bit about that.
I am. Well, I wrote my first book back in 2017, but since October of 2020, we've released 58 authors from one of my businesses. So I have multiple businesses, but the focus right now is on strategic entrepreneur empowerment, also known as C. And we're happy about having the Success and Excellence Gala.
Absolutely. One of the things that stood out to me in the flyer and the press release about this event is it's highlighting success. Or, how we define success. So, and what were your goals when you guys created this? Because this is actually the third year.
This is the third year, and we started back in 2020. So we've been closed off for some months now or years now. But what we're doing now, we're coming back out to play and have events, and we want to celebrate our successes. A lot of times we don't celebrate our successes, but we're celebrating those successes and other examples of entrepreneurial excellence.
Yeah, and we're actually taking a look at some of those past year's events. I guess those are the speakers there. But speaking of speakers, what awards and honorees are you going to have? What's so special about the honorees that you guys have selected?
Well, one of the key words in every award is strategic. I believe there's always a strategic and seamless way to operate. So all of our awards, we have strategic planning, we have strategic empowerment, strategic leader, strategic servant, and we're giving those awards to community leaders that have exemplified excellence in their entrepreneurial expertise.
Absolutely. I also saw one of our other guest favorites is going to be on the show from 7 Sunday, Dion Generette.
Yes.
So it's and Kiwan as well. It's a wonderful lineup of people. I actually will have the honor of hosting this event, so I appreciate you giving me that opportunity as well. But we're going to talk a little bit about the silent auction. Your organization is doing so much to highlight success in the community, but you want to kind of continue that success through education, and one of those initiatives is that school drive. Talk about the initiatives there.
Right, so education is a major component of our organization. My mother was a teacher. She taught for many years before she passed. But what we have to do, we have a school supply drive we do every year from June through August. We have an entrepreneur empowerment scholarship where we provide 2 $1,000 scholarships to business students in South Carolina. So if you're in college or any university in South Carolina, you can partake of that scholarship by applying for it.
That's excellent. And that's in the name. Excellent.
Yes, it is. It is.
Let me ask you this. So I know we spoke earlier, we talked about how you are a serial entrepreneur and everything that you do kind of falls in alignment with success and entrepreneurship and education. What type of educational resources does your organization kind of offer for those that are seeking that information?
We strive to take the weight off of the entrepreneur. A lot of times I come in contact with individuals, they have a lot of vision and a lot of ideas, but they get overwhelmed in the process of becoming because they have a lot of ideas and a lot of vision. So we come in to assist them with creating a strategic way to get from where they are to where they really want to be. So it's all about teaching. It's heavy on education, heavy on empowering them so they can go out and engage in any business sector.
I absolutely love it. Well, Tori, thank you so much for joining us today. We're going to have the details on the screen about the Excellent Gala. It's going to be at Phillips Market Center in West Columbia, Friday, October 14th at 7 p.m. Tickets right now, they're $35 for early bird and $50 at the door, correct?
Right,
okay,
right.
So people can still purchase up until they get there.
Yes.
You just have to have their outfits ready.
Be ready. Be ready.
All right. Well, again, Tori, thank you so much for joining us again. We look forward to having you again in the future.
Thank you so much.
And looking forward to this event as well.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be excellent.
I'm looking forward to the networking as well.
Yes.
Business cards are needed. Bring those.
Bring
All right. Awesome. Well, we'll have much more Soda City Live coming up after the break.